let's talk about the BMO Harris line of credit play.
Throw up them gems, guys. He's in his bag right now, man. He's on fire. Like,
how many people have heard of BMO Harris?
Yeah, they're not in Nevada, bro, but I can do a foreign entity filing.
Well.
Got something for me, plug? You got something for me out here in Nevada, man?
Yeah.
Bro. I'm trying to get rich like you, bro.
Look, so here's the thing. And as a matter of fact, let me share this plug while I think I had this up.
Your Cathay Bank play was pretty dope that you dropped a long time ago.
Oh yeah, Cathay Bank. Man, talk about, bro. They were thorough as hell. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So all right, if anyone wants the BMO hair, I'm gonna share the. Did I share this document with you yet, Brad?
Yeah. You did, but it's all good. Yeah.
Okay. So this is basically the data points, right? So if anyone, so here's the
I just want y'all to know right now, guys, your $1,500. Listen, I'm gonna need another $1,500. Okay, y'all, this is the type of stuff you get in this group. Are you kidding me? This is an admin fee. Plug. They only paid $1,500 for this mentorship. You were in my mastermind. You looked at the whole program. We got over 60 classes like this, bro.
Crazy,
right? Nobody.
Y'all gotta be leveling up off this.
Come on.
So all right, I talked to this guy last year, right? Business relationship manager. So here's the thing about BMO Harris. You can get, even though they're not in every state, you can still get a line of, you can still apply for business fund, because they don't have BMO Harris's in Maryland, but I could apply for this, right? So pretty much in terms of the data points you need. No, here's the game changer with BMO Harris, right? Mm-hmm. Most lines of credit, they'll cap you at, let's say, 10% of your gross revenue. I know at Truist, it's like Truist will do 2 times your average monthly gross revenue. So here, let me just pull up a calculator to kind of illustrate this, right? Mm-hmm. Of why BMO Harris is kind of a game changer. So let's say you make 120,000 gross on your business revenue, right? So if you were to go to Truist, right? And maybe this may have changed since they changed from BB&T, but when I got my first line of credit, this is how they did it. So they took your annual gross, right? And so they divided it by 12 and then multiplied it by 2. Okay. So this would be like what they would give you. Now it may have changed since then, you know what I'm saying? But at the time, that's what it was. 2 times your average monthly gross from the previous year, right? There's other banks where they'll give you 10%. I can't think of it. This is another one. I don't want to get off topic.
You're good. No, you're good. You're good.
This is another one. West Banco. Okay.
Yeah, they're out there in Ohio or West Virginia.
Yeah. So they have a streamlined application. Now, here's the thing. They have 2 different systems that process these applications. If you go in branch, they're going to pull your TransUnion. If you apply online right here, they're going to pull your Experian. Now, look at this real quick. Small Business Flex Line, up to 50,000, credit score based approval. I didn't give them any docs. I think I volunteered my information, which I did. They didn't ask for, but I was just like, here, look, this is, I'm not fronting. This is, I really make this much. Whoops. But anyways, West Banco, just to go back to this, right? When you do the application, they're going to ask you, what was your gross revenue? In this case, if you haven't filed an extension, they're going to want to see 2022. If you filed an extension, they can still go based off of 2021. But they're going to ask you, how much was your revenue? So they'll go exactly 10% of what you put. So if you put 500,000, they're going to approve you for a 50,000 limit. If you put 325,000, they're going to give you a 32,500 limit. That's just how they are. Exactly 10%. So just to go back, so 10% is kind of like standard.
Yep.
What makes what makes BMO Harris a game changer is that they'll give you up to 30% of your gross revenue. Not your net, your gross.
Oh my gosh, bro.
So the data points on this: TransUnion personal hard inquiry, schedule of business debt, global debt service coverage ratio, like I just told you. So they're going to calculate that. So they're going to want to see the way they calculate it is they go based off of your so they can calculate your. Let me just explain this, right? The underwriter can calculate your global debt service coverage ratio off of a couple pieces of information that you supply, right? First of all, they're going to pull your personal credit. Your personal credit is going to show what you owe, what debts you owe, what your balances are, right? So they have that part. Your personal tax returns are going to show your personal income. Your business tax returns are going to show your business income. Your schedule of business debt is going to show your business debt. So with those four pieces of information, your personal credit, your schedule of business debt, and your personal and business tax returns, they can calculate what your global debt service coverage ratio is. Now, there are ways where you could like maximize it if you're able to like hide your personal utilization or whatever like that. You know, there's ways of like doing that. But here's another thing too, I will say. With the schedule of business debt, they're not actually they're not actually like going out and investigating. Like, for example, they're only going to know what debt you have based on what you put on the form and based off of the information they pull, let's say from like, if you have like a UCC filing, right? So they're not going to, so like part of the information here is what you volunteer. You know what I'm saying? So if you put, if you leave something off, then it's not going to be factored in. Not to say, say that you shouldn't be honest and truthful, but the schedule of business that is something that is part of the application that you have to fill out, and they're only going to be able to verify what you put based on what you voluntarily put. And when they, they're going to run the Secretary of State, they're going to see if you have anything filed against any liens against the business. That's basically what they do. And that's pretty much it, bro. Like,
that's crazy.
And so to go back, they have like a program.
They have a Nevada footprint, or they strictly out there in Philly with my man Dennis and you?
Nah. From what I was told, I mean, and you could hit him up. You guys see his telephone number.
I love Romans, man.
His email address.
Yep.
From what he was telling me, they operate nationwide because he was basically saying he works with businesses that are outside of the branch footprint, like someone like me.
Okay.
So he's in charge of like certain like areas. And that's what I asked him, because I'm like, bro, there's no BMO Harris's in Maryland. But he was like, no, that's okay. They actually have it so that they can operate in all 50 states, in terms of business lines of credit. And as a matter of fact, here, let me pull this up, man, because this actually shares a little bit more insight into it. But I'm pretty sure there's no restrictions. You can go the foreign entity route, but what I'm saying is that you may not have to do that.
Let's reach out to Roman and we'll see. Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Specialty program, right? So they had this, women business, Black and Latino, Native American owned businesses. So this was like they lowered the underwriting criteria for these specialty programs. So I think, from what I was told, you need a minimum of like a 660 TransUnion.
Ease, bro.
And you can get up to 50,000. Okay. A line of credit, so you could double dip. A line of credit and or business credit card up to 50,000. And this is so okay, Linda currently available within BMO branches.
Arizona.
But this is there's more to this, because from what I was told, it doesn't matter. Like you could be in a state. Let me see. So so right here, right down. Oh, I think this is for this program, not generally. This is for like this specialty program. So like less than 10 million, 51% owned by individuals. So this is a separate program from their regular business line of credit.
Chicago and Florida in the house right there, man.
Right. So it said for physical business address, or in the instance of the business has no physical address, a mailing address for their headquarters located in one of the states. But again, information's here. We could follow up on that. So yeah, that's basically it. 30%.
BMO pulls from what now, as far as personal credit again?
TransUnion.
TransUnion. Okay, so it's a TU play. Okay, cool.